Hi, I'm Niall from GulfStream Boat Sales. Today we're taking a look around a 2007 Malibu Response LX. This boat has only run 20 hours from new. It's still factory fresh and it's in absolutely fantastic condition. I really don't think you'll find a ski boat, a used ski boat at this sort of age, at this price point, in better condition. It really presents virtually like a new boat. The Malibu Response is an iconic ski boat. It's one of the best around. It's towed several world record runs for slalom skiing. It's also versatile enough to do a bit of wakeboarding and stuff with the family. As I said, this one's in immaculate condition. It's got a beautiful black and red colour scheme. It's on a Malibu custom match trailer. It's got the 350 cubic inch Inmar, 320 horsepower inboard V8 engine. Malibu Perfect Pass, got heating on it. It's got a stereo system. The whole thing it's a really great spec boat and it's in phenomenal shape. We're going to take a detailed look around the boat now. We're going to put it in the water and run it for you as well so you can see how well it's performing. I'll just give you a better idea of the condition this boat's in and help you make up your mind whether this might be the right one for you. But I mean, it genuinely is like a brand new boat. I really like the look of the Malibu Response. It's a really aggressive sort of hull shape. It's the standard sort of diamond cut hull that all these Malibus have been built on throughout the years. Very tapered bow. This one being the LX Response, it's an out-and-out slalom boat at its core. So it's only just over 7 feet wide, about 20 foot long. Throws up a really shallow, soft wake, which is ideal for slalom skiing, and the proportions of the hull sort of lend itself to that. It's got a beautiful sort of convex curve to the windshield. The gel coat is absolutely pristine. Everything about the boat's really like new. The rub rail's perfect. The gel coat above and below the rub rail, absolutely perfect. There's no dents or scrapes or dings that I have to show you anywhere around the boat. All the graphics are in perfect shape as well. We have the stainless steel handrails here at the front. We've got these pop-up Malibu cleats all the way around the boat. They're all in perfect shape as well. You can see the trailers in immaculate condition also. This boat, I mean, it's only done 20 hours, which is nothing. It's not even like up to like first service time yet, but it's only ever been in fresh water as well. It's never been near the sea, obviously, so it's, you know, everything's pristine. There's no corrosion. The wheels in the trailer, nice chrome wheels in the trailer. Beautiful black gloss finish on the trailer. The Response badge is perfect. Again, all the cleats back here are in great shape, and all the stainless steel detailing around the hinges on the aft locker, the little pole, light socket. Everything's in great shape. Coming down along the starboard side of the boat, then again, the condition is pristine. You really would be hard pushed to tell this apart from a brand new example. Again, everything, gel coat's perfect, rub rail's perfect, cleats, windscreen surrounds it like this anodized black finish with a little chrome rail around the top. Beautifully done, it's all in perfect shape. Not a single scuff or scrape to point out the whole way down along this boat. We've got the chrome gas filler, little chrome vent there. Again, another pop-up Malibu cleat. And the trailer on this side's in great shape as well. Just taking a look at the hull bottom, it's still got the original gel coat finish. It's never been painted or anything. The boat obviously spent a little bit of time in the water this season. So you can see we've got a wee bit of growth back here. We've cleaned off the front of it just with like your standard sort of acid wash. It'd be really simple to clean off the rest of it, but just to show you that the hull bottom is perfect. All the steering gear at the back, the fins in the centre of the boat, they're all completely unmarked as well. There's no chips or dings out of the trailer there as well, so you can tell that the owner was obviously really careful launching and recovering the boat too. So it's all in perfect shape. Taking a look at the transom of the boat, again, the condition is just immaculate. The big Malibu badge here is in perfect shape. Stainless steel handrails, all good. We've got these engine room vents. They're like an anodized aluminium finish. Again, not a single spot of corrosion or anything on there. D-rings and stuff are perfect as well. The brackets for mounting the swim platform on are also in perfect condition. The swim platform itself is still with the owner. He has to drop that up to us. He takes that off for storing the boat so he can get it into the garage a bit better, I think. He just forgot to put it back on whenever the boat was being brought up to us, so that is coming. We've got stainless steel outlets for the exhaust here, And you'll also notice that we've got the bracket system for the Malibu wedge. So one of the big advantages of these Malibu boats is, although this is a thoroughbred slalom ski boat, throws a very shallow, soft wake. It's, by all accounts, or by a lot of accounts, it's the best slalom boat in the world. But if you add on the hydrofoil wing, so the wedge, Malibu calls it the wedge, it's a droppable foil that you can lower into the water. It has the effect of pulling the boat lower into the water, and it means that you can get fairly decent wakeboard wake out of this boat as well. So if you've got family, kids and stuff that want to try a bit of wakeboarding or a bit of board sports and stuff, you've got the flexibility to do that. Now, I haven't got talking to the owner yet to see whether he actually has the foil for this wedge system at home, or whether it didn't come with it from the factory. If either way, it's still pretty simple to get the foil order from Malibu. There's a couple of other aftermarket suppliers online. That's the bracket for it, so it just bolts on, and then you've got the full wedge system to use for that extra flexibility if you're looking to wakeboard behind the boat. But for slalom skiing, you don't use it anyway. It's fully in the retracted position for slalom skiing. So, but again, the condition of the bracket here and everything's perfect. Condition of the bung, there's not a single sign of any water leaks or anything like that. I mean, it's just like brand new. The hull number is 707, so it was built in 2007. It's a 2007 model. As far as we know, the boat was sold brand new at the Dublin Boat Show here in Ireland in 2007, and it's only ever been in Ireland. It's a couple of owners, as I said, freshwater use only. It spent most of its life in the garage, to be fair, with 20 hours on the clock. It really has done very, very little work. So a big clue to the use and the hours in these boats is the condition of the stern gear. This one here, the stern gear looks like brand new. So we've got the rudder, perfect shape. The brass propeller still has the original machine marks in the face of the prop, apart from a couple of little bits of discoloration. I think there's maybe a bit of grease or whatever on that, but it's absolutely pristine. There's not a single nick out of the propeller. I mean, look at the end of the stainless steel shaft, the split pin and stuff. I mean, it looks brand spanking new. The whole thing's in really, really immaculate condition. As I said, you'll not find one of these for sale anywhere in the world right now with in better shape than this. A lot of these boats, they tend to be like ski club boats, or they tend to be bought by really enthusiastic amateurs who are out skiing on them every weekend or every evening, and they tend to have huge hours. You know, it's not uncommon to see these boats with a couple of thousand hours on them. This one with only 20 hours on the clock, it's not even running. Really unusual find. In terms of the interior layout, it's pretty standard inboard ski boat layout, dominated with the engine box here in the centre. It's fully upholstered in custom colour matched upholstery. It's in perfect condition. We've got the wraparound bucket, helmsman seat, driver's seat. We've got a twin wide spotter seat then on the port side, so it's wide enough to accommodate 2 people. We've also got the big bench across the back. That seat is obviously removable, so you can use the space back there for storing skis and stuff, or if you're wakeboarding with the boat, if you deploy that wedge system fully down, you can stick a fat sack or a couple of fat sacks in there as well. Just weighs the boat down into the water more, so you can kick up a slightly bigger wake. If you are looking to use the boat for wakeboarding, that crossover sort of use. The boat also has the benefit of additional seating up in the bow. So this one has a step-through bow access, which I'll show you in a minute. So you just jump over the dash. You get room up there for another 2 people to sit in the bow. So you could quite comfortably go out skiing on this boat with maybe 4 to 5 people sitting ahead of the ski tow point, between the spotter seat and the bow seat. It's really comfortable for like 3 in the boat, one on the skis. It's really well set up for that sort of use. The condition of everything in here, again, is virtually pristine. The upholstery's perfect. I can't find any tears or any marks or anything in it. It's all factory fresh, looks really good. The upholstery gunnels here with the little Malibu badge and stuff, they're all really good as well. We've got little courtesy lights in underneath the gunnels here as well. Storage bags there for storing ropes and handles and things like that out of the way. And there's a bit of room underneath the floor for storage, and also underneath the dash, which I'll show you in a second as well. The fit and finish is top notch. All the fixtures and fittings are stainless steel handrails, stainless steel hinges and stuff like that. We've got the Malibu sort of, I don't know if this is patented or not, but they've got the swiveling ski toe eye as well on the top of the pole there. The carpet's in perfect condition as well. Everything's just top notch. Transom locker is your main area for stowing skis out of the way off the deck whenever you're out in the boat. And it's big enough to accommodate at least 2, possibly 3 slalom skis in here. We've got a couple of dock lines nice and neatly rolled up in there. They're going with the boat. They don't even look like they've been new or even out of the packet. Carpet and everything in here is perfect. Got this courtesy light in here, it's in perfect shape. We've also got storage for the transom light, the pole light that goes in there. So if you're out after dark on a busy lake, you can stick that in. This boat also has a hot and cold transom shower. Little switch here to turn it off and on. It's all in perfect working shape. You get hot water whenever the engine runs, so you can hose yourself down with warm water whenever you come back off the skis. There's a couple of gas assist struts holding this up. We've got a couple of storage bins here in the lid as well, and condition of it is all perfect. It's quite easy to access this. Whenever the swim platform's on, you just hop out on the swim platform, pop it up, get your ski out, throw it back down again, sit here and put your skis on and stuff like that before you jump in the water. It locks in position and stuff, and it's all in excellent shape. So the spotter seat here, as I said, it's big enough to accommodate 2 people. It's in great condition, the upholstery's perfect. There's a stainless steel handrail there on that port side. And then this section opens up, big stainless steel hinge in great shape. It's on a gas assist strut, so it all looks like brand spanking new. There's a big storage compartment in there. We've got the battery in there and the battery isolator switch. We've also got a little light in there, which is really handy, so you're fishing things out of there, you can see where they are. That's big enough to slide another ski or something up because it runs away right up into the bow. You could even fit a wakeboard in there. We've also got storage underneath the base part of the seat. So like I said, if you've got a wakeboard coming back here, whatever, that'll fit in there, no problem. And it's all easy access to the battery switch and the storage and stuff like that. You can see we've got the support pole for the cover. The boat comes complete with a big custom cover, and it goes right the way over it, and you can stick the pole in to keep the rain off it. In terms of the rest of the dash up here, we've got 3 stainless steel cup holders integrated into the dash there. We've got a waterproof storage compartment here. Again, it opens up in its own little strut. We've got a 12-volt power outlet in there. Speakers recessed up into the front of the dash as well. And then we've got this opening windscreen section that gives access out into the bow, which we'll take a look at in a wee second. So the driver's position on this boat is beautifully appointed. It's really comfortable steering position. We've got molded in armrest here. We've got hand-wrapped, vinyl-wrapped dash. We've got this main, standard Malibu dash with Malibu cruise control, speed settings for doing your runs. We've got water depth, air temperature, lake temperature readouts. We've got digital readouts for oil pressure or volts, and the hour clock, which you can see here, is currently showing 20.3 hours on it, which is absolutely nothing. Engine's not even running yet. Fuel gauge, we've got analog readouts in for the fuel gauge, oil pressure and temperature as well, so you can keep a close eye on those. In terms of switch gear, everything's working here. It's all in perfect shape. We've got our horn, navigation lights, interior lights, little courtesy lights around the boat. We've got accessory switches, a bunch of accessory switches. Some of these are active, some of them aren't. This boat's also fitted with the heater, so whenever the engine runs, you've got a little hot water here and underneath the dash here. Sorry, the water comes to the engine through a matrix, and it's a warm air. It blows out warm air at the driver's feet here, and also up at the dash, so it keeps the screen mist-free, even if you're out, late in the evening or early morning. It's all in perfect working condition. We've got high and low settings on it there. Another few accessory switches, bilge pump and underneath the boat, engine blower, it's all working good as well, and the ignition switch over here. The steering wheel itself, beautiful black stainless steel affair. It's on a 5-position tilt, so you can get a comfortable steering position. The helm seat is really supportive. It's fully adjustable forward and aft, adjustable lumbar support and stuff. And then the throttle and shift lever over here to the right hand side. This molded in armrest, it just falls beautifully to hand. Great visibility around the boat whenever you're sitting here. I've got this big screen mounted mirror, water sports mirror, so you can keep an eye on what's happening behind the boat, even if it's just, you know, driver and a skier out. As I said, the thing is basically like new. A couple of little small scuffs here on this chrome finish around the switches, but it's really nothing to worry about. Everything else is perfect. You know, the steering wheel has no ring marks or no hand marks or anything on it. Just, you know, the thing is really, it genuinely is factory fresh. Got another cup holder down here and a little storage pocket for throwing your phone, wallet, stuff like that in here as well. So yeah, the boat, obviously it's got the 5.7 litre Inmar engine, makes 320 horsepower, it's perfect matched for the boat. Ideally suited to the job it's designed to do, and this one is like brand new. The boat performs impeccably. I mean, if you're wondering of the pedigree of these boats, or you're looking to compare, I know a lot of people get very, very excited about different brands of ski boats and stuff like that. There's a huge community out there that will only ski behind a Malibu boat. It really is one of the best around, if not the best, depending on who you're talking to. But if you check out the reviews online, you know there's more said about it on there than I can ever say about it now. But it really is a phenomenal driving boat and a brilliant ski boat. The engine access is really handy, so you just lift up the engine box, lifts up on two gas struts, and it gives you fantastic service access all the way around this Inmar engine. It's 350 cubic inches, 5.7 litres, fully fuel injected, turnkey start. It makes 320 horsepower, it's on a shaft drive, very simple, proven technology. I mean, obviously the fuel injection system is pretty advanced. We've got this, you know, the Malibu cruise control, speed control on there as well. So there's definitely sophisticated elements, but the core technology, the engine stuff, tried and tested, been around for years. It just does the job it's designed to do. This one, like I said, it looks like it's had an oil and filter change, which is good. It's not really due an oil and filter change because that first service comes up at 20 hours, and these 20 to 40 hours, or 3 months. So I mean, it's good that it's had that done. But this is as close as you're going to get to a brand new motor. All the pulleys and stuff in the front are perfect. The belts, everything's just brand spanking new. You know, there's really no concerns with this engine. You're really going to have no concerns with this engine, and just, you know, the main thing to do is make sure you take care of it going forward. All the service checkpoints are all easy to access. Your engine dipstick and stuff's here, the oil level's good. You've got your raw water pump sitting at the front of the engine too, so you can keep a close eye on that if you're going to, you know, if it develops any leaks over the years or anything. We've got a centre, our bilge is nice and clean and dry. You've got the centre bung in there as well as the one in the stern. Everything's just in excellent condition. We'll fire this up now and let you hear how it starts and runs. And we're going to put the boat through its paces in the water as well, so you can get a better idea of the performance this thing's going to give you. boat runs beautifully, it's silky smooth. The throttle response is unbelievable. The handling's fantastic as well. Throwing it through really tight turns there under full power. It just grips to the water and turns. I want to show you here briefly, at low speeds, at around about 16, 17 miles an hour, we're completely no weight in the boat. There's me plus spotter. The wedge isn't down or anything like that, and it actually has a fairly decent wake there. You know, you could do a wee bit of wakeboarding with it. And then obviously as the speed picks up, the wake flattens out, and up around mono skiing speeds, mid 30 mile an hour. It's super soft, super flat wake. But I'll just show you this now. We'll bring it up to about 16, 17 miles an hour, show you what the wake's like, and then we'll accelerate up and show you how it flattens out. All the gauges are working really well. If you take a look here, you can see the temperature's sitting pretty steady at 160 degrees, 165, which is ideal. It's where you want it. Fuel gauge is working. Not a whole lot of fuel in the boat at the minute, so it runs about the tank, and the fuel gauge oscillates a wee bit whenever you're low. Oil pressure is between sort of 20 psi at idle, rises to about 50, 55 psi whenever we're up at 30 or 35 miles an hour, which is exactly what it's supposed to do as well. Tacho's working well, voltmeter, hour clock, and then you get your readouts here as well for depth there. And like, you might need to take a wee look at the depth reading because it hasn't moved off 0.8, but the air temperature and water temperature seem to be working just fine. Then we've got our Malibu cruise control settings and stuff here. So the steering's nice and light. The controls are this Morse control unit, beautiful setup, really silky smooth. And the steering position's good. It's easy to get a comfortable seating position with this tilt steering wheel and stuff like that. Everything about this boat is just top notch. It drives like a brand new boat. So to access the bow on the boat, this central windscreen section just folds open. Got a rubber stopper there to hold it off the screen. We've got this little piece of tread material on the top of the dash, and you literally just jump over there into the bow. The bow itself has twin wide bench seat there. It's got a upholstered side cushion runs the whole way around it. You've got those stainless steel handrails on both sides as well. And there's a pretty decent bit of space up there. Perfect for kids and stuff sitting up there, keep an eye on them and things like that, and they're out of the way of the ski rope and stuff like that as well at the back. A little bit of storage in the front there too, and the carpet, everything condition wise it's perfect. Looks like it's never really been used, but it's an added bonus to have over the closed bow versions of these boats. I mean, if you've got a closed bow boat, you really are limited to 2 passengers plus driver whenever you're skiing, with the rope coming off the pole there in the centre. This one means you can carry at least another 2 passengers in comfort. So it's a great addition to have. And like I said, everything here, the hinges, the screen, the catches, the rubber seals, all like brand new, so really great condition. As I said, this boat comes complete with the Malibu factory matched trailer. It's in perfect shape. It's got the side guides on it. It's got a nice big pocket there to accommodate the shaft and the rudder, the prop whenever you're coming in. So it's super easy to launch and recover the boat off that trailer. Tires are in perfect shape. Got the chrome wheels and stuff, they're all in great shape. The jockey wheel's like brand new, and the hitch is like brand spanking new as well. And it's been converted to a UK socket for the lights, so the lights in the trailer will run off your standard 7-pin UK plug on your car. And we've got this UK tow hitch as well that's been converted over to. Now there are issues around the legality of towing these things on the road because it's an American trailer, but taking it on its own merits, just looking at the way it's built and assembled and the usability of it, it is a fantastic trailer, but you got to check out those things before you tow it on the road. So the whole thing, the whole package is just pristine and fantastic shape. So there you have it, that's our 2007 Malibu Response LX with only 20 hours on the clock. As I said, ad nauseum now, this boat is like brand new. You will not find one of these in better condition on the used market. It's certainly not at this price point. I'm convinced of that. If you're looking for a clean ski boat that's going to give you years of trouble-free service, it's going to be reliable, start every time you come down to it, look the part, look and feel and perform like a brand new boat, then this Malibu Response LX is worth a really close look. The whole package is ready to go to the water, and it's, like I said, you're going to have that virtually the same experiences as buying a new boat, only you're saving a ton of money off the list price of these things now. So if you're interested in the boat, if you want to find out more about it, or if you want to come and have a look at the boat, please don't hesitate to get in touch. You can give me a call or drop me an email, or you can fill out the callback request form on this page of the website down the right hand side column there. Just pop your name and number in there, short message, and I'll call you at a time that's convenient. Thanks very much for watching.